Hello everybody, this is RunnerGuitar and welcome to a little, shall we say, impressions video. Right now, I just found out that BlazBlue, Calamity Trigger, a fighting game created by Arc System Works, is now getting an anime adaptation. Now in my opinion, this is both a good thing and a bad thing. Calamity Trigger is one of my favorite fighters in history. I play it all the time when I get the chance. Even when I don't have a friend, I'll just pull out the controller out of nowhere and start playing it. I have all. The only game that I don't have is Calamity Trigger, but I have played the Reconstruction and I have played Calamity Trigger in the house of a friend of mine. But Calamity Trigger has already had many adaptations, even within its own games, with the Calamity Trigger Reconstruction. So I'm both happy and sad. Happy because we're getting a BlazBlue anime, which is being directed by Mori himself, the creator of the series. But at the same time, I was expecting something more original, like something probably connecting, like for example, something that would connect BlazBlue Continuum Shift to BlazBlue Chrono Phantasma, the new game. So it's very disappointing in that sense, but at the same time, we're getting a BlazBlue anime. So what I'm hoping is that we get remixes of the themes so that they would fit an anime background setting. And I'm also expecting it to be very well done. I'm expecting really good animation and probably a lot of stuff going on here. So that is news number one. Number two. I think it was last year, Arc System Works announced XBlaze, which was supposed to be a prequel to the BlazBlue series. Now, not much was known about it, except that it would have a new art style and Ishiwatari would be I'm not sure if Ishiwatari was gonna be very involved or not, and that the art style would be radically different from what we have seen in previous BlazBlue art styles, going more for a visual novel kind of style. It was confirmed to be a visual novel exclusive for the PlayStation 3 to be released sometime this year, not this year, sometime July 25 for the PlayStation 3 and PS Vita. But also the opening was released with the full title XBlaze Code Embryo. Now the song itself, it got me really excited, and the animation is beautiful in the opening. I honestly have to say, even though I'm a huge fan of BlazBlue, I really prefer the art style used in the visual novel, just because I'm a huge fan of novels in themselves, and the art style used in most of them, even if I haven't read them, is usually really well done. So I'm excited for XBlaze, and I'm hoping that it does get an American release, so that I have another exclusive by PlayStation 3. Because yeah, the PlayStation 4 is not having backwards compatibility, so even if I do buy a PlayStation 4, I'm gonna have to buy a PlayStation 3 to play other games. So yeah, I'm very excited about XBlaze, and I'm hoping to get more information. I really suggest you look it up. It looks really interesting, and even if the opening does not make any sense at all, this is a BlazBlue series, it's not supposed to make any sense at all. That is news number 2. And now for number 3. One that a lot of people have been waiting for ever since the PlayStation 2 era, I think. Apparently Arc System Works has learned how to count to 3, as they have now released a new announced a new Guilty Gear. Another expansion like Accent Core, Double X, HD Edition, Arcade Mode, Golden, Premium, Ultimate. No, it's actually a full new game. The title of the game, as I'm reading right now, is Guilty Gear Xrd Sign. I don't know what Xrd is, but whatever. Now, trailer of the game shows Kai and Soul Bad Guy duking it out. As you can already tell, if you're a huge fan of the series, you can already tell that the characters themselves are 3D models. They are not 2D sprites as they were with the previous installments of the Guilty Gear series and the BlazBlue series, in which the characters were done in HD 2D sprites. In this case, we have full 3D animation, 3D models, but it is not a 3D fighter, it is still a 2D fighter. And I have to say, the graphics look amazing. It actually looks, it looks both gamey, but at the same time it looks so shaded enough that I actually think it looks like an anime. Like, if you just look at the one screenshot of it, of this one motion that Soul Bad Guy does at one point, you would think that it's an anime, not a game. So with that said, I'm very excited for Guilty Gear. I personally am a bigger fan of BlazBlue than Guilty Gear, but even then, this game just looks amazing, and the theme song for it, composed by Daisuke Shiwatari himself, called Heavy Days, is really godly. I love that song. So look forward to these games, and if you're a huge fan of BlazBlue or Guilty Gear, keep your eyes open. DustLoop and Siliconera are really good to giving information about this kind of stuff. So look up there and give support to these games. These games need support. We need these games to be better known. So with that said, ladies and gentlemen, I'm RunnerGuitar, and I'll see you guys later.
Guilty Gear Xrd.
ずいぶん待たせてくれたわね。